Once upon a time, in a crowded area of Port Harcourt called Rumuala, there lived a woman named Amina. Amina was extremely hardworking. Every morning she woke up at 5 a.m. to start her day. She cooked, cleaned the house, got her 2 children ready for school, and then rushed to catch a bus to her job at a large supermarket. Amina's husband was named Kola. Kola was the complete opposite of her. He was lazy, very, very lazy. Every morning, while Amina was rushing around the house like a busy bee, Kola lay in bed sleeping. He would not wake up until 11 a.m. or even noon. When he finally woke up, he would sit in the living room in his singlet and wrapper, watching television all day. "Kola, please, can you help me drop the children at school today?" Amina would beg every morning. "I'm tired. You know I didn't sleep well last night," Kola would say, yawning and scratching his belly. "But you've been sleeping since 8 p.m. yesterday," Amina would protest. "My friend, stop disturbing me," Kola would snap. "Is it not your job to take care of the children? After all, you are their mother." He spoke to her like this every single day. When Amina married Kola 7 years earlier, he had been working as a driver for a company. He was not rich, but he was responsible. He brought money home and helped with the children. He had been a good husband. But 3 years ago, things changed. Kola lost his job. The company he worked for shut down. At first, Amina felt sorry for him. "Don't worry, my husband," she told him. "You'll find another job soon. We'll manage together." But Kola never looked for another job, not even once. At first he said he was resting. "I need time to rest, my wife." That job was very stressful. After 2 months, Amina asked, "Have you started looking for work?" Yes, Kola lied. "I've been going out, but this city is hard. There are no jobs anywhere." But Amina knew the truth. Kola was not looking for any job. Every day he woke up late, ate the food Amina cooked, and went out to drink with his friends at Uncle Busy's bar down the street. He returned late at night smelling of beer and cigarettes, then crashed into bed. The bills started piling up. School fees, house rent, food, electricity, water, everything fell on Amina's shoulders. Her salary from the supermarket was small, only 45,000 naira a month. With that money, she had to feed 4 people, pay rent, pay school fees, and buy clothes. It was too much. Amina started doing extra work. After finishing at the supermarket around 6 p.m., she would rush to the market to buy vegetables, tomatoes, and peppers. Then she would go home, cook small portions of jollof rice and stew, and take them back to the market to sell. She was killing herself with work. Her eyes became red from lack of sleep. She lost weight. Even her friends began to worry. "Amina, you don't look well," her friend told her one day at the market. "You're working too hard. What about your husband? Can't he help you?" Amina's eyes filled with tears, but she wiped them quickly. "Kola is still looking for work." Sod shook her head sadly. Everyone in the neighborhood knew the truth. They saw him at Uncle Busy's bar every day, drinking and laughing with his useless friends. But there was also someone else watching Amina carefully, someone with bad intentions. His name was Mr. Baligan. Mr. Baligan was a powerful man in the community. He was very rich. He had a big house, big cars, and owned several shops in the market. He was married with children, but he always chased other women outside his marriage. He had been watching Amina for months. He saw how beautiful and hardworking she was and how useless her husband seemed. Baligan was a wicked man. He decided he wanted Amina for himself. But he knew she was a good woman who would never agree to be his mistress. So he made an evil plan. He decided to make Kola's laziness even worse. He wanted Kola to become so terrible that Amina would have no choice but to leave him. Then, when she was alone and desperate, Baligan would rescue her. One day, he went to Uncle Busy's bar, where Kola and his friends were drinking. "My friends." Baligan greeted them with a big smile. "How is life treating you?" "Oh, Mr. Baligan." Kola and his friends jumped up. You are welcome, sir. Please sit down. Busy. Baligan called. Bring 3 crates of beer for my friends here. 3 crates. Kola's eyes shone. Sir, you are a good man. They drank and drank. Baligan kept buying more beer. He also brought out money and started sharing it. Kola was overjoyed. You are a real man, sir. Not like those who see their fellow man suffering and don't help. My brother, that's life, Baligan said, putting his arm around Kola's shoulder. Real men must stick together. I hear you're looking for work. Kola's smile faded. Yes, sir. I've been looking. But you know how this city is. No jobs anywhere. That's what I keep telling people, said Baligan. Why should a man kill himself looking for work that doesn't exist? My brother, enjoy your life. Drink, relax, be happy. Something will come. Exactly, sir. Thank you. My wife doesn't understand. Every day she's complaining, go and find work, do this, do that. She doesn't give me peace. Women don't understand how hard life is for men, Baligan said. Look at you. You're stressed from looking for work. You need to relax. No more stress from your wife. From that day onward, Baligan always made sure to be at the bar when Kola came. He bought drinks, gave Kola small amounts of money, and kept telling him that he was right and his wife was wrong. Slowly, Kola became worse. Now, instead of sitting at home, he left the house early and went straight to the bar, drinking from morning till night. He even started gambling. Where did he get the money to drink and gamble? He was stealing from Amina. Amina kept her savings, the money from her food business, inside a tin under the bed. It was for school fees and rent. Kola knew where she hid it. While Amina was at work, he would take small amounts so she wouldn't notice immediately. But Amina was smart. She counted her money every day. She knew someone was stealing from her, and she knew it was her husband. One evening, she came home exhausted. She cooked, bathed the children, put them to bed, and checked her tin. She counted once. Twice. 3 times. 20,000 naira was missing. That was almost half of what she had saved for school fees due in 2 weeks. Amina sat on the floor and cried bitterly. Kola came home that night very drunk, staggering and singing. Kola, Amina said quietly as he entered the room, did you take money from my tin? What tin? What are you talking about? He slurred. My money. The money for the children's school fees. 20,000 naira is missing. I didn't take your money. Are you calling me a thief? Me. Your husband. Then where is my money? How should I know? Maybe you miscounted. Or maybe one of your market friends stole it when they came here. Don't blame me for your carelessness. Amina saw the guilt in his eyes, but what could she do? This was her husband, the father of her children. The next day, Amina went to her elder brother Ton's house. She told him everything. Ton, I can't take this anymore, she cried. Kola doesn't work. He drinks every day. Now he's stealing from me. What should I do? Ton was furious. That useless man. I warned you not to marry him. But you said you loved him. Now see. Please, brother, don't say that. Just help me talk to him. Ton agreed and visited Kola that evening. My friend, Ton began calmly, I hear things are difficult. I understand that finding work is hard. But you can't continue like this. Your wife and children depend on you. You don't understand, Kola said. I've been trying. I go out every day, looking for work, but there's nothing. Then stop drinking, Ton said, his voice rising. If you don't have money, how are you drinking every day at Busy's bar? Everyone sees you there. Kola's face darkened. So you are gossiping about me now? I thought you came to support me, but you came to insult me in my own house. I'm not insulting you. I'm telling you the truth. Amina is killing herself with work while all you do is drink and gamble. This is not right. Get out. Kola shouted. You and your sister are always ganging up against me. Get out. Ton left, shaking his head. My sister, I've tried, he told Amina. That man is beyond help. You must think about yourself and your children now. But Amina wasn't ready to give up on her marriage yet. She decided to try one more thing. She went to see Kola's mother in their village, Alade, in Oyo State. Mama, please help me, Amina begged. Talk to your son. He's destroying our family. Kola's mother, Mama Kola, was shocked. What? My son is doing this. I did not raise a useless man. Don't worry, my daughter. I will come to Port Harcourt and deal with him myself. 2 days later, Mama Kola arrived. She didn't even greet Kola when she entered the house. She just looked at him with disgust. Kola, so this is what you have become, she said coldly. A drunkard. A lazy man who lets his wife suffer. Mama, it's not like that. Shut up. Do you know what your father would have said? He would have disowned you. I am ashamed to call you my son. Kola stared at the floor like a scolded child. From today, Mama Kola continued, you will change. Tomorrow morning you will wake up and start looking for real work, not sitting at a bar. Do you hear me? Yes, Mama, Kola muttered. For the 1 week that Mama Kola stayed, Kola behaved like an angel. He woke early, helped around the house, avoided the bar, and even submitted his CV to some companies. Amina was happy. Thank you, Mama, for saving my marriage, she said. But Mama Kola was wise. My daughter, I've done what I can, she replied sadly. But a person only changes when they want to change in their heart. Let's see what happens when I leave. As she predicted, within 3 days of her departure, Kola returned to his old ways, worse than before. He was angry at Amina for reporting him to his mother. So you went and told my mother as if I'm a small child, he shouted one night. You wanted to embarrass me. I was trying to help us, Kola. Help. You wanted to disgrace me. From that day, he stopped pretending to look for work. He drank from morning till night and began to beat Amina. One night he came home very drunk and started shouting that there was no food. There's rice in the pot, Amina said tiredly. I cooked before going to work. I don't want your stupid rice. I want fresh food. Cook for me now. It's midnight. The children are sleeping. I just came back from selling food at the market. You want me to start cooking now? Kola slapped her across the face. Her cheek burned. Their 7-year-old daughter, Zainab, woke up and started crying. Daddy, don't beat mommy, she cried, running to her mother. Kola pushed the little girl aside and raised his hand to hit Amina again, but this time Amina grabbed his wrist. Don't you dare, she said, her voice shaking with pain and anger. You can drink and destroy yourself, but you will not beat me in front of my children. Something in her eyes made Kola step back. He stumbled into the bedroom and collapsed. Amina hugged Zainab and cried. Her 4-year-old son, Femi, was also awake, watching with frightened eyes. That night, Amina made a decision. She couldn't live like this anymore. But she had no money and nowhere to go. The next morning, Mr. Baligan was waiting at the market. He had spies in the neighborhood and knew about the fight. Amina, good morning, Baligan said with a gentle smile. How are you today? I'm fine, sir, she replied, though her eyes were swollen from crying. You don't look fine, he said softly. What happened to your face? Is that a bruise? Amina touched the cheek Kola had slapped. She had tried to hide it with powder, but he noticed. I fell down, sir, she lied. You can tell me the truth, Amina, he insisted. Did your husband beat you? Amina broke down in tears. All the pain and stress poured out. Baligan handed her a handkerchief. I'm sorry, he said. You don't deserve this. You're a good woman, so hardworking. Why is he treating you like this? I don't know what to do anymore, sir. I've tried everything. Baligan leaned closer. Listen to me. I have an empty house. You can move there with your children, no rent. I help you start a better business. You don't have to suffer like this. Amina looked up sharply. Why would you do that for me? Because I care about you. I've watched you struggle. I want to help. Something in the way he said I care made her uncomfortable. Thank you, sir, she said, but I can't accept. I am a married woman. Think about it, my dear, he replied. Think about your children. How long will you let that useless man destroy your life? My offer is always open. That evening, Saud visited Amina and saw the bruise on her face. Did Kola beat you? Saud shouted. Amina nodded, tears falling again. That's it, Saud said. You're leaving this house tonight. Pack your things. You and the children will stay with me. I can't. You can, and you will. That man will kill you. Is it when you are dead that you leave? Amina hesitated. In her culture, leaving her husband was shameful. People would talk, call her a bad wife, say she didn't try hard enough. What will people say? Amina whispered. People. Will people come and raise your children for you when you're gone? Saud snapped. Are they the ones paying your bills? Stop thinking about what people will say and think about yourself. Before Amina could answer, Kola staggered into the house, more drunk than usual. Where's my food? He shouted. It's on the table, Amina replied. He went to the table, looked at the food, and swept everything to the floor. Plates broke. Rice and stew scattered. I don't want this rubbish. I want pounded yam and egusi. Go and make it now. It's 9 p.m., Kola. Where will I find yam at this time? Are you talking back at me? He moved toward her with his fist raised, but Saud stepped in front. Kola, if you touch her, I swear I'll call the police right now. Kola stared at Saud with bloodshot eyes, then laughed. Police. You want to call police for me in my own house because of this useless woman? Do you know she's sleeping with Mr. Baligan? That's where she gets money. She's a prostitute. What? Amina gasped. How can you say that? I've never. Don't lie to me. I know everything. Baligan told me himself. Earlier that day, Baligan had gone to the bar and lied to Kola. Kola, as a friend, I must tell you something, he had said. I've seen your wife with different men in the market. I think she's cheating on you. What? That's not possible, Kola had protested. I'm just telling you what I've seen, Baligan said, pretending to care. Maybe you should watch her more carefully. He knew exactly what he was doing, planting seeds of doubt to cause a huge fight that would push Amina away. Now Kola was shouting those lies in his own house. You're a prostitute. A useless prostitute. That's why you have money. Amina felt her heart break. After everything she had done, working day and night to feed him and their children, enduring his laziness and abuse, he was now calling her a prostitute. Something snapped inside her. Enough, she said quietly. What did you say? Kola roared. I said enough, she repeated, louder now. I'm done, Kola. I'm done with you. She turned to Saud. Help me pack our things. We're leaving tonight. Kola laughed. Leave. Where will you go? You are nothing without me. You are my wife. You belong to me. I belong to myself, Amina replied, her hands shaking but her voice strong. And I'm taking my children. She went to the bedroom and started packing. Zainab and Femi watched, wide-eyed. Mommy, are we going somewhere? Zainab asked. Yes, baby. We are going to stay with Auntie Saud for a while. Kola followed them. When he saw her actually packing bags, he suddenly looked scared. Amina, you can't leave me. Where will I go? What will I eat? Amina stopped and looked at him properly. She saw a man who had destroyed himself, a stranger who was no longer truly her husband. Kola, for 3 years you haven't worked. For 3 years I've carried everything alone. I begged you, cried, prayed, brought your mother, asked my brother to talk to you. I tried everything. You don't want to change. You want to drink and destroy yourself. Fine. But you will not drag me and my children down with you. Amina, please. Goodbye, Kola. Amina, sobbed, and the children walked out with their bags. Amina's hands trembled as they walked down the street, but she knew she had made the right decision. They stayed with Saud for 2 weeks. During those 2 weeks, Kola's life fell apart. Friends from the bar started avoiding him. Baligan stopped coming. No one bought him drinks or gave him money anymore. Kola finally realized that Baligan had been using him, encouraging his drinking, giving him money for alcohol, and poisoning his mind, hoping that Amina would leave so he could take her. Meanwhile, when Baligan tried to approach Amina again at the market, she faced him calmly. Sir, thank you for your concern, she said, but I don't need your help. I will manage on my own. Baligan was furious, but there was nothing he could do. His evil plan had failed. Back in the empty house, Kola had no food, no money, and no wife to care for him. For the first time in 3 years, he was forced to face reality. The house was filthy. Dirty plates and clothes were everywhere. There was no food in the kitchen, no money in his pockets. He hadn't bathed in 3 days and smelled terrible. He looked at himself in the mirror and barely recognized the man staring back. When did I become this useless creature? He whispered. He thought about Amina, beautiful, hardworking Amina. He remembered how she used to smile at him when they first got married. He couldn't remember the last time he saw that smile. He thought about his children, little Zainab with her bright eyes, Femi who loved stories. When was the last time he played with them or helped with homework? All he could remember was drinking. Kola broke down and cried like a baby. He cried for the man he used to be, the man he had become, and everything he had lost. That night, hungry and alone, he searched the bedroom and found an old Bible. He opened it and read the story of the prodigal son, the boy who wasted everything and ended up living with pigs before coming to his senses. I'm eating with pigs, Kola whispered. I've become worse than pigs. The next morning, for the first time in 3 years, Kola woke up early. He washed, cleaned the house, and cooked the small gari left in the kitchen. Then he went out, not to the bar, but to look for work. He went to construction sites. I can do anything, laborer, cleaner, anything, he said. Sorry, no vacancy, they replied. He went to companies. I can drive, guard, clean, anything. We're not hiring. He went to the market. I can carry loads, offload trucks. We already have enough people. By evening, he was exhausted and discouraged. But something had changed. He didn't go to the bar. He went home. The next day he tried again. And again. And again. On the 5th day, a tomato trader at the market stopped him. Hey, you're Amina's husband, right? Kola felt ashamed. Yes, sir. I hear you're looking for work. Yes, sir. Anything. I can do anything. I need someone to offload tomatoes from my truck every morning. I'll pay you 1,000 naira per day. Can you do it? 1,000 naira per day was very small, nothing like what he used to earn as a driver. But Kola was desperate. Yes, sir. Thank you, sir. I will work very hard. Kola started working. Every morning at 5 a.m., he went to the market and offloaded heavy baskets of tomatoes. His back and arms hurt, but he kept going. After 2 weeks, he bought a recharge card and called Amina. Amina, he said softly. Her voice was cold. Yes. It's me. Kola. Please don't cut the call. I just want to talk. What do you want? She asked. I want to say I'm sorry. I'm sorry for everything. You were right about everything. I was lazy and wicked. I was destroying our family and myself. I've started working. It's small work, loading tomatoes, but I'm trying to change. I know you don't believe me. I know I've hurt you too much. I just wanted you to know I'm trying to be better, for myself, for the children, for you, whether you come back or not. Amina was silent for a long moment. I'm happy you're working, she said quietly. But I don't know if I can come back. You hurt me too much. You broke my heart. I know, Kola said, crying. I don't deserve you. I just wanted you to know I'm changing. Send money for the children's school fees, Amina said at last. Zainab's fee is due next week. If you can do that, then I know you're serious. I will, Kola promised. I will send it. He worked even harder. He asked the tomato trader if he could work weekends too. He borrowed a wheelbarrow and started helping customers carry their loads for a small fee. He saved every kobo. 1 week later, he sent 15,000 naira to Amina, not the full amount, but something. Amina was shocked when she saw the alert. Kola had actually sent money he earned by working. 2 weeks later, he sent another 10,000. Then 8,000. Small amounts, but he kept sending. After 1 month, Amina agreed to meet him at a small restaurant. Kola looked different. He had lost weight. His eyes were clear. He looked humble. Thank you for coming, he said quietly. How are the children? They are fine, Amina said. They ask about you sometimes. Can I see them? Not yet, she replied. I need to be sure first. I understand. They talked for a long time. Kola told her everything, how Baligan had manipulated him, how he finally realized what he had become, how he was trying to change. Kola, I want to believe you, Amina said. But you've broken my trust so many times. How do I know this is real? You don't, Kola said honestly. All I can do is prove it, day by day, month by month. I'm not asking you to come back now. I'm just asking for a chance to show I've changed. 6 months passed. Kola kept working hard. He got a second job as a night security guard. He worked almost 16 hours a day but didn't complain. Every week, he sent money for the children. He never missed a payment. He joined a church and stopped drinking completely. When his old bar friends called, he ignored them. Slowly, Amina saw that his change was real. She allowed him to visit the children. Zainab and Femi ran and hugged him. Daddy, we missed you. Zainab cried. I missed you too, my princess, Kola said, holding them tight. Daddy is so sorry for everything. After 1 year, Amina agreed to give their marriage another chance, but with strict conditions. Kola, I will come back, she said, but things will be different. If you ever stop working, if you ever start drinking again, if you ever raise your hand against me, I will leave, and this time, I will not come back. Do you understand? I understand, Kola said. Thank you, Amina, for giving me another chance. I won't waste it. Amina and the children moved back home. Kola had already cleaned the house and thrown away every bottle and reminder of his old life. Life was not suddenly easy. Money was still tight. But now they struggled together. Kola worked hard at his jobs. Amina continued at the supermarket and with her food business. They supported each other, and things slowly improved. After 2 years, Kola saved enough money to buy a small bus. He started working as a commercial bus driver, determined never to lose his way again. Today, 5 years later, Amina and Kola are still together. They now have 3 children. They are not rich, but they are comfortable and happy. Kola wakes up every morning at 5 a.m. to drive his bus. Every evening he returns home to help Amina cook and help the children with homework. Sometimes he passes by the old bar. His former friends are still sitting there, wasting their lives. He sees Mr. Baligan sometimes too. Baligan looks at him with anger, still bitter that his evil plan failed. But Kola just smiles and keeps walking. He knows how close he came to losing everything, his life, his children, his wife, his dignity. I was like a dead man walking, Kola often tells young men who come to him for advice. I destroyed myself with laziness and drinking. But when my wife left me, I had to face the truth. A real man doesn't run away from responsibility. A real man does not drink his problems away. A real man works hard to take care of his family. Amina also learned something important. She learned that sometimes love means letting go. Sometimes you must walk away to save yourself. And sometimes, if God wills, the person who lost you will realize your value and change. But she also learned this: you cannot change anyone. People change only when they are ready. Moral lesson. A real partner takes responsibility and works hard instead of making excuses. Laziness and addiction can destroy your family, your dignity, and your future. When you have a good, hardworking partner, treasure them before it is too late. Change only truly begins when you face the consequences of your actions. Thanks for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel for more African stories. See you in my next story.